Hi Pirates, I'm Katie and this is my mother Amy. Today she'll be telling us about her journey and her battle with breast cancer. Hello Mother.
Hello daughter.
So how did you react when you first heard the news that you had cancer? How did you feel?
Boy, all kinds of emotions, and it hit me when, oops, my chair. It hit me when I was at school. They had called me and I was having to do my afternoon duty, and the clock stopped, the world stopped, the children stopped moving, and it was hard to hear those words. You've got cancer.
Who did you think about first when you heard the news?
Thought of you and how to protect you from the pain, the being scared, the not knowing what was going to happen, all the what ifs. Thought of you.
What were your thoughts leading up to your surgery day?
Oh, well, I either run, either really positive or really negative. And with cancer, I was going really negative, and it was hard. And I'm thinking I've got to do my last will and testament. I'm planning for your future, for everyone else in my family, all the what ifs. Where are my animals going to go? And then I had to get it together, because you've got to have a positive outlook, and you've got to have faith, and you got to be strong. That's the biggest thing. You've got to be strong. As I'm crying, but I just wanted to protect you.
Who did you talk to when you didn't really know what to do?
I talked to other cancer patients, survivors, talked to my doctors, and I still have a whole slew of doctors, and doctors that I see every 3 months, every 6 months, and I talk to God a lot.
How did cancer affect your day-to-day life and what you did?
Oh boy. Well, I'm a school teacher, and it was real hard to focus on everything else, on lesson plans that I needed to get done and written for the time that I was going to be gone. And so I had to make plans for everything, and so I had to really buckle down and think about what was going to happen at work, and then what was going to happen here at the barn. This is my safe place, and so I just needed to make sure that everything and everyone was where they needed to be.
How did it affect the plans that you had for the future, horse show wise, the world championship wise, all of that?
Well, I got my diagnosis on the very last day of when I needed to turn in my entry fees for the world show. And when the doctor said, you have cancer and you're not going to the world show, you're not going anywhere for a little while, it was devastating, and I felt like my world was over, because I love to horse show. I'm very competitive, and I like to win. But using that spirit, I think that's what helped me get through the cancer and the surgery and being out. So it was just that.
What side effects do you have from all of it, and how long will you be dealing with those?
Oh boy, side effects. Ooh, where do you start? So there's still that what if. What if one little cell got away as they were cutting away? But I didn't have any involvement with my lymph nodes, and lymph nodes carry can carry cancer throughout your body. So my lymph nodes were clear, and that is fantastic.
Yes.
So what was the question again? I'm sorry.
It's okay. What side effects do you
yes.
still have, or that you'll be battling with for the next
Well,
few
case in
years?
point, I forget things real easily now from the medicine that I take, and I'll be taking that for 5 to 10 years. And that medicine can also cause different types of cancer, and so I'm having to battle that part as well. But it is a mental game. It really is, and trying to keep it together, because it's scary.
What are you looking forward now that you don't have cancer anymore?
Going to the American Quarter Horse Association World Show, and going and hopefully winning, and to show that I'm back. I'm back to compete, and I want to be able to say I won. And to say I won with battling cancer, and I won at the horse show. But that the winning feeling, I know I already have it. I sure would just like a gold trophy, though.
Add to our collection.
Yes.
What would you like to say to the women who are battling cancer right now?
Be strong. Have somebody, have a support group. Find people that you can talk to. Somebody that can hold your hand, and we'll be there for you no matter what.
What would you like to say to the women who are survivors?
Ladies, yay, that's awesome. Keep fighting every day, because every day is going to be a battle, whether it's in your head or if it's in your body. But it is a battle. But congratulations, you've made it over to this side, and that's what's important.
What would you like to say to people who have lost someone due to cancer, breast cancer?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, and it hurts. And to know it can happen to a group of 8 people. There's going to be one out of 8. So 2 out of 16. Just do your 8s, and it's going to take out. Unfortunately, it will affect somebody, and it's scary. It's scary.
Is there anything you'd like to add that you didn't get to touch on during the questions that I've asked you?
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a battle every day. And my mother, your grandmother, had breast cancer, but the type of cancer that I had was not genetic, and so it could be environmental, and that's just a whole nother ball game right there. Is what we eat, what we drink, what we breathe, all of that, and then also I was estrogen positive, and that's a hormone, and so females have estrogen throughout their body. So whether you get your ovaries taken out or have a hysterectomy, you still have estrogen. And so with being on an estrogen blocker, you have to really try to stay fit, do some type of regimen where you're doing something with weights, because this also affects your bones, the medicine that you take. So you've got to attempt to try to live a healthy lifestyle as best as possible. As best as possible.
How do you feel about the fundraisers like the one that Phillips is having on Wednesday? How do you feel about fundraisers like that raise money for breast cancer awareness?
We need money to fund research, and research is expensive. So every little bit helps. You know, the penny drives, any of these fundraisers, collectively, we can find a cure. We can find a cure for cancer. So I appreciate what Phillips is doing, and I hope that your generation will have a cure for breast cancer.
And lastly, our last question. Never back down, never what?
Give up.
Never back down, never what?
Give up.
Thank y'all for watching this interview with my wonderful mother, Amy Wilborn, on her journey through battling breast cancer. And please, please, please donate on Wednesday to help fund the money to help find a cure for breast cancer.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much for watching.
Thank you. Bye.
Woo!